United States, the most radical president in American history, has now thrown down the gauntlet to the American people. He has said, I run a machine, I own Washington, and there's nothing you can do about it.
I mean, he was the most radical president in history. I mean, you look at having a pay czar in the White House who unconstitutionally controls salaries from the private sector. You have a General Motors and Chrysler deal that steals from stockholders and bondholders to give to the union members. You have vast expansion of the health system. You have $787 billion in spending with no member of Congress knowing what's in the bill. You go down item by item. You have huge centralization of power at the Environmental Protection Agency. By any reasonable standard, this is far and away the most radical administration in American history. I think, first of all, that repeal is the only reasonable response to the kind of bill that they passed. This was rammed through by a combination of bullying and corruption. It is, when you have a secular socialist machine, I think the ground rule can't be that they get to pass what they want and then you're supposed to live with it. The ground rule has to be, if we win the next two elections, that in February or March of 2013 we'll repeal it, and then we'll begin to reform the health system on sound conservative principles rather than on big government, big bureaucracy principles. I think conservatives need to have the courage to go everywhere, go into every neighborhood, talk to every group, make the case, whether it's African Americans, Asian Americans, Latino Americans, whether it's a Republican neighborhood, Democratic neighborhood, that the future of this country will be much better with our solutions than they will be with the big tax, big debt, big bureaucracy, politician-centered model that Obama, Pelosi, and Reid represent. I think that what Kevin McCarthy is working on in the House as some kind of agreement with America is a good idea. I think having a clear set of 5 or 10 things Republicans would focus on would be a helpful thing in the fall election. They should focus first on cutting taxes and regulations to create jobs, because I think jobs is the biggest single challenge we have domestically. Second, I think they should focus on controlling spending to get back to a balanced budget. Third, I think they should develop an American energy program designed to maximize our ability to be independent, to produce our own energy, to keep the money here at home, and create the jobs here at home. And all three of those we're working on in American Solutions.